Hey everyone, it's John here, and today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the latest entry in the Omen franchise. The first Omen, this prequel to the iconic 1976 supernatural horror film, has been generating a lot of buzz, both positive and negative, since its recent release. So let's waste no time and jump right into my thoughts and analysis. The first Omen is a prequel that delves into the origin story of Damien Thorn, the Antichrist character from the original film. Directed by newcomer Arkasha Stevenson, the movie stars Nell Tiger-Free, Ralph Ineson, Bill Nighy, and Charles Dance. Set in the 1960s, the film follows a young American nun in training who uncovers a sinister plot to facilitate the birth of the Antichrist in Rome. This sets the stage for the events of the 1976 classic, where an American diplomat, Robert Thorne, unknowingly takes custody of the Damien Thorn. Now, the big question is, does the first Omen live up to the legacy of the original? Based on the text, it seems like a mixed bag. On the one hand, the movie has been praised by critics with an impressive 81% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Collider's Ross Boname described it as a film that gets under your skin with uncomfortable scenes that won't leave you anytime soon. That's the kind of praise any horror fan would get excited about. However, the audience reception seems to be more muted, with a 70% approval rating and a mediocre C Cinema score. This suggests that while critics have been won over, general audiences haven't quite connected with the film in the same way. And the box office numbers reflect that, with the movie struggling to match the success of previous horror hits like Smile and Evil Dead Rise. One of the main issues seems to be that the first Omen suffers from prequel fatigue. Longtime fans of the franchise are apparently bothered by how the film alters the original's lore, while other viewers have simply grown tired of seeing endless prequels and origin stories. The proximity to the similarly themed Immaculate also doesn't help, as the two films have been labeled as cinematic twins by critics and audiences alike. Personally, I'm a big fan of the original The Omen, so I was cautiously optimistic about this prequel. The idea of delving deeper into Damien Thorn's origins is intriguing, and I'm always excited to see filmmakers put their own spin on classic horror properties. However, based on the information provided, it sounds like the first Omen falls short of truly capturing the same sense of dread and tension that made the original so iconic. The mixed audience reception is particularly disappointing, as horror fans are often the most passionate and vocal about the genre. That said, I'm still curious to see the film for myself and form my own opinion. The positive critical reviews suggest there might be something worthwhile here, even if it doesn't quite live up to the legacy of the franchise. I'll be sure to keep an eye on how the first Omen performs going forward, and I encourage all of you to check it out and let me know what you think. In the end, the first Omen seems like a flawed but intriguing attempt to expand the mythos of one of horror's most beloved franchises. While it may not be the triumphant return to form that some were hoping for, there's still plenty for genre fans to sink their teeth into. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe for more movie reviews and pop culture analysis. Until next time, take care.